Welcome back everyone to week 3 of the course. So we're getting into the course now and hopefully it's proving to be everything you want and even a bit more. I hope you're enjoying these summary slides and summary videos. Try to make them a bit of fun now and again. Who knows what you could see in the background. Okay, so let's get into this week and look at our roadmap, of course, as we do every week. And as you can see, we're still at the very top, understanding how we create value and make value decisions in marketing. So this week is all about global marketing. Some of the things we'll look at this week is this big question we have now: if you're born global from day one when you create a brand, think of all the brands you use and engage with every single day of the week, and if they started life globally or did they start life locally. It's a big question too for marketers, whether you go global from day one or just keep your brand to yourself in your home region. Big decisions, and it's an important one in today's context. Okay, we'll also be looking at competitive advantage in the global market. Is it possible in this day and age? Can we really create one? Some of the more social media brands out there like Facebook and Instagram and Vine would obviously say yes, you can. You can get that competitive advantage in the global market. But even the more traditional products out there like Zara, for example, are also living proof that you can etch out your space in a global market and have it as yours. So we'll look at that this week. Protected trade and economic communities, we'll cover that as well this week. We'll look at things like the APEC and G20 and other types of economic communities and how they can assist or even stop trade from happening. We'll look at the global marketing environment. That's been a massive issue of late as well. Things like the GFC and Eurozone crisis has really made this an important topic around the world. And of course, we'll look at and consider economic development in countries all around the world, and not to judge a book by its cover or a country by its GDP. So what we need to look at is how we might have highly advanced areas of economic development in small pockets of a developing nation. For example, we have the Philippines, and a city like Manila with 10-11 million people population is going to have areas of highly economic developed suburbs where people have very much high spending capacity and high spending power. And to wrap up this week, you'll become familiar with this slide. Figure 3.4 in the textbook is how you enter a market. We have different ways you can enter a market. You can do domestic strategy, where you're mainly based here and might let people come to you, or you can export directly to them. You can do contractual arrangements like we've seen with licensing and franchising. Franchising, of course, massive here in Canberra, massive in Australia because we are such a small market globally. We see a lot of franchising here across all industry types and sectors. We also can look at strategic alliances and how they could be another way of entering a market, is be friends with someone already there and enter that way. And of course, direct investment, where you do it all yourself, put all your own money in and do it the hard way. So we'll look at all these different types of theories this week in the course. All right, thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you again in week 4.